Here we are in Bellingham, Washington at one of our clients' houses. What we're going to be doing over the next couple days is removing some of this plants on the fence line here, and we're going to install a gravel pathway. We're also going to redo this retaining wall here at the base, as well as putting in 2 smaller walls up on the hill and redoing this path on the side so that they have easier access up into the back gate. Here we are wrapping up a job in Bellingham, Washington. We installed a 3-tier rock wall system here with rock steps on the left side and then a gravel pathway that goes up and around the side here, giving access to a back gate. This will help with drainage, a nice easy pathway up into the backyard on a fairly aggressive slope, and some nice garden beds as well with a nice black compost installation.
This week we are going to be taking out all of these pavers. They've been buckled by roots and such, and we're going to be installing a dry stack wall as far as an edge all the way along here. We're repurposing these pavers as edging all the way on the side here and installing gravel for this pathway. And then we're going to raise up this entire bed here by putting the dry stack right along the edge.
It used to be just lawn and then a bunch of pavers here, but we ripped out the pavers, installed these edging all the way down along this hedge here, and clear crush 5/8 minus for your walkway. Yeah, like I said, you got this nice rock wall here, and then backfilled it with garden blend and then some compost which you can plant here.
Here we are in Bellingham, Washington. What we're going to be doing over the next couple days is taking out some of the grass. You can see we've already kind of created an edge there. Removing a lot of these plants here and some more of the lawn. You can see the orange line painted there. And we're going to be installing a bullet edge paver around the edge to create a nice defined edge between the lawn and what we will install as a flagstone patio behind that area. Back here at our job in Bellingham, Washington, installing a flagstone patio. As you can see, we've installed a good amount of our bullet edging. It's almost done, just have to make a few cuts to get our last pieces in. We have our gravel and sand base installed here, and we're starting to lay down some stones, and pretty soon it'll be a nice patio. We are wrapping up for the day in Bellingham, Washington. We've installed our flagstone here, as you can see, our bullet paver edge, and tomorrow we'll be coming back when it's dry to install the poly sand. It's pretty wet this morning, so we can't install that. What that does is it fills in these cracks here between the stones, and it allows them to kind of be cemented into place. So we'll be doing that tomorrow, and finally get to see the finished product. Finishing up here in Bellingham, Washington with our flagstone patio with a bullet paver edge. We installed the flagstone, nice gray flagstone with a gray gator dust in between the joints. Just sprayed it down so it's still a little wet, just drying out and letting all that gator dust settle in. It's gonna pop really nice against this blue house and gonna be a great little patio for them.
Just got done with finishing this wall here. Basically it was all buckling, so we pulled it all out, cut the soil back, reinstalled the pre-existing boulders, and then we backfilled it with this quarry sprawls, so that way there's better drainage and it'll retain the wall a little bit better. But yep.
All right, we're over on Badger Road today, and this is a new construction job. We got a whole bunch of piles of dirt around the house from the dig out of the foundation, and what we're going to be doing is trying to build a privacy berm all along this road. So lots of traffic go by here, and the backyard and the porch is over there, and we want to give them some privacy. So we're going to be building a berm probably about 4 to 5 feet tall, 8 or 10 feet wide probably, and trying to build some privacy here. Next month we will put in the 90 trees that will give some privacy. And for now, just a whole bunch of moving soil. So we got the skid steer track loader here, and we'll probably get a front loader over here to move some of the soil. And then we'll try to grade out the lawn, some of the low areas where there's a bunch of puddles over the winter, and get this place ready for a lawn later this summer. Out in Semiomi today, and we are installing this paver patio in a few days now, getting it to a pretty good place, aquapave, so the moisture goes right through and have like 9 inches of clear crush underneath there. So this rock is 90 millimeters. It's instead of 60, so usually a paver is about that thick. This one's 90 millimeters, so really thick. Usually made for driveways and areas where there's gonna be high traffic, but it's just a beautiful looking stone. It's aquapave, which allows it to be permeable. Water can go straight through it, and it's just a great looking rock.
Here we are just finishing up our aquapave patio installation. About 250 square foot patio of aquapave. Basically what this stuff does is it allows water to go through it, drains underneath, so you don't have to have a slope. Just be one nice level patio. We installed a berm and some nice plants as well as black compost, give it a nice finished look.
All right, so we're starting this job today. It's gonna take us most of this week. We're gonna be grading all of this out, creating a new lawn. Right now this lawn is really patchy, lots of weeds, a whole bunch of debris and junk in here. So we're gonna grade it all out. First of all, we're taking out the sod, so that's what we're doing right now, sod cutting. We're gonna remove all this sod and basically create berms, a privacy berm along the edges. And then we're also gonna be installing a bunch of pathways and some nice walking areas and sitting areas. So it's gonna look totally different here in just a few days. All right, we have finished day one. We removed all of the sod here and used the track loader to grade it all out. We are creating this berm. We're gonna get polished up here, but you can see we've removed all the old turf. Get this ready for some new topsoil, and then get this lawn looking a lot better. Day 3 here over at this job. We are just finishing up grading, and now we've installed 50 yards of topsoil. Just finishing that up right now and putting the topsoil in here, as well as now putting the edging in, border for this walkway. And kind of a walkway goes out to there, a sitting area goes out to that shed, and then over to this corner. So just wrapping things up here as far as grading. And in a couple days we'll get the limestone pathway in and the hydro seeding done.